From Auburn is a very, very important man, and we've kept him holding. Hey, Craig.
Hey, guys. I've got your Obamacare updates of the week.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
I know you want to head into your Swabbies weekend with a little disgust about California's exchange.
Oh, yeah. You know me, Craig. I engage in long political screeds between songs, too, about Obamacare and the rest. So what should we know?
Yeah, you and Billy Joe.
Oh, God, please save me.
These are a couple updates specific to California. So you guys did a great job, Marshall, pointing out that the debate about the rates in the California exchanges was really a fake debate about California lying because they weren't comparing apples to apples plans. And second, and more importantly, the rates they put out 2 weeks ago were based upon the assumption that everybody in those plans would be getting federal subsidies.
Oh.
But there's another piece that's just come out from Blue Shield that's not getting any press yet. And that is that the doctor networks in the exchanges next year haven't been finalized. So one of the primary insurance carriers in the California exchange will be Blue Shield. Blue Shield let it out that, oh yeah, we're going to participate in the exchange, but we're only going to have 36% of our normal doctor network available. So Joe Citizen out there who's had Blue Shield as a kid or has Blue Shield as his job and thinks, oh, I can go to the California exchange and get a Blue Shield plan? Great. Yeah, you can get 1/3 of your normal Blue Shield plan.
So it's going to be impossible to see a doc.
Impossible to see a doc. And oh, by the way, you don't think I could cut your rates if I can whack out the 2/3 of most expensive doctors in your network?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, right. Oh, my God. This is such an enormous fraud.
God, I'm glad you're staying on top of this because next year when it all kicks in, there are going to be people like you who understand it. We're going to need people like you to point all these things out.
You know what? We ought to have a regular slot for Craig's Obamacare update of the week.
I have a feeling next year we are going to, maybe in studio on a weekly basis.
They're coming up quickly, guys. I got another California one that's going to make you want to vomit.
Well, that's what we're aiming for here at the Armstrong and Getty Show.
Before the weekend, and
we don't even look at the ratings. We just look at how many buckets of vomit we generate.
All right, so next year, under Obamacare, the maximum amount an employer can wait before he puts a new employee on his plan is 90 days. So I hire a guy, I've got 90 days to put him on the plan. That is federal law starting Jan 1, all right? Currently, that's a big deal in and of itself because I have clients who have variable hour workforces where they make people wait 6 months before they sink that cost into somebody. You know, if you've got a hospital or a hospitality type of business, etc. Sure. California, in a very, very underreported law, this is AB 1083, if anybody wants to look it up. Governor Brown signed it in late 2002. California said, 90 days isn't good enough for us. So we want to make sure that our small employers, those employers with less than 50 employees, they only have 60 days. So starting January 1 of next year, a small employer, who is our least capable employer to absorb this kind of cost, has to put a new employee on the plan within 60 days of hire. That is the most strict standard in the United States, and we're only doing it to our small groups.
And we will have a utopia for workers here in California.
Oh, it'll be wonderful.
Except for the enormous unemployment. All right, Craig, hang on. Don't go away.
Because health happens when we dream together.
Here's a joke on the